I had to hustle hard, never give up. I had to hustle hard, never give up. I had to hustle hard. I had to hustle hard, never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up.
Yo, picking up the beat, number time in it.
We back in the building. What it do? Cook, what up, brother?
Man, that intro hot. I love that intro.
Thanks, man. Man, we had to keep some hip hop in here, you know.
Man, boy, you tore it up, boy. I love your stuff, cuz. But for real, DJ Tiger.
Man, much appreciated, Cooks.
You know it.
What's good, my brother? How you doing, man? It's hot, bro. Bro, I
Man,
got the AC on here in the studio. I got
that's
fan.
probably the topic of the day right there, DJ Tiger.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh, hey, I got my fan too.
It ain't no joke, man. And this studio in here, it's not even really insulated because it was an extra room.
Okay.
We came down here. So I just threw the walls up, you know, just be like, oh, you know, we wasn't going to really be here that long. Man, it's 5 years later, we still here. You know what I mean? So when it's cold, it get cold.
Oh, yeah.
It's hot to get hot because it ain't really insulated right, but I got to run this shit all day because I got the computers in here. Shit, that draws heat. Got 2 laptops. That draws heat. You know, so.
And then, hey, we black folks, we draw heat anyway.
And we draw heat anyway. Word. and sometimes we got to draw heat on a motherfucker that want to act up. See, almost 100 degrees, Antoine said, in South Carolina. Crazy. 65 in New York, slick. Bro, I'll take that right now.
It's 100 over here in Decatur. What about y'all over there in Georgia?
Woo. Bro, I don't even know. I just know it's hot. I didn't even bother to see what it is. I just know it's hot.
I believe y'all might have touched 100 too.
We might have. Yeah, man. But yo, welcome y'all to the grind mode, man. We do this every Wednesday. I see y'all coming through early. We getting more views every week, man. Appreciate y'all coming through.
Thank y'all.
Man. So we just chop it up and kick it just like if we was just kicking it. We just happen to be online while we doing it. Shout out to JJ all day in the building. Slick Nick, Anton, Darren. What up, Darren? Salute. And everyone else. Oh, and Maxwell, I saw you. Said, can you send a Prodigy tribute song? Yeah. So send it via contact@fullblastradio.com. Contact@fullblastradio.com. If he's still in there. I don't know if he's still in there. But, and we'll check it out. So yeah, man. Oh, so yo, before we start, man, I just want to say once again, happy Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? I know it was Sunday. What'd you do, Cooks? You just relax?
I relaxed. My pops, you know what I'm saying? His birthday and Father's Day kind of in the same week. So, You know what I'm saying? He actually hit me up to tell me Happy Father's Day. And then after that, we had a good conversation because, we didn't grow up together. So, but we cool though, on a little personal tip, And then, because, my uncle, he raised me. But my daughter, she called me. And, she 21, been ready to be 22. So, she fast paced. So she probably, but she still called me and we talked for a little bit. And then after that, man, I just chilled, DJ Tiger. Because I had a long work week. So I just relaxed.
Yeah, man. Hey.
What about you? What about you?
Oh, man, listen, Tigress took me out all day Saturday on all day spa joint, bro. Went to the spa, sat in a heated room, the Asian spa over there in Duluth. bro. We've been there before. This is like I think this is our second time or third time. No, second time. Man, went to the hot room. Man, I just laid back. No phone and nothing. Just sweating it out. You know what I mean? Then got in the pool. Was chilling in the pool. Was doing like little exercises, running backwards in the pool. You know what I mean? And then went in the cool room. You know what I mean? And then and then just took a shower, man, and just relaxed, man. Just relax. Yeah, and then we stayed overnight until Sunday. You know, came home Sunday and I chilled till I did the Father's Day mix on Twitch.
Okay.
6 Element, what up, man? Happy belated Father's Day.
6.
Word. So yeah, man, it was cool, man. It was real relaxing. You know what I mean? It ain't no I'm going to turn up at the club and all. Nah, I ain't doing all that bullshit.
No.
That's with these knuckleheads out here. Word up. But shout out to Tip also in the building. Salute. And yeah, man. So let's get right to it, man. I changed the subjects we were talking to. How you had them lined up, just so I can put them in a. I kind of got the Prodigy. Then I want to go into sports, Vince, basketball. Then we could go into the Martin, and then right into the political bull-ish, and then we'll leave the boys and the other joints near the end. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, so, yeah, man, just want to, first and foremost, man, RIP to the legend, man, Prodigy, Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? Word up, man. It's been 5 years already, man. 5 years since we lost this legend, man. And, it's like, damn, man, every time I hear his music, it's like, man, if only P was still here, man. You know what I mean? And he was really getting on his shit as far as dropping albums. I mean, they was always dropping heat, always dropping classics, but, when he got on his real shit, talking about how the government is and how stuff going on in the world, for me to believe that he died by choking on an egg is complete bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if it was some setup shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. What do you feel, man, about his impact to hip hop, man, the culture? Because I did a show earlier today. I was supposed to do it yesterday, because yesterday was the 5-year anniversary. So I'm a day late because I was doing so much stuff, and so I did it today, man. And y'all had 100 people in there in the chat. Show out for Mobb Deep for Prodigy. You know what I mean, on Twitch. You know what I mean, and
yes, sir.
Over 2 hours of just hits, nonstop, just banging them. You know what I mean? People's like, yo, you bringing it back to the 90s and NYC when Tim's and Hood, like, you come on, man. You know that era, man. It was just realness, man. It was just real shit, and it was no one, the sucker shit wasn't celebrated. People got punched in their shit for trying to, do, the shit that's celebrated now, the fakeness, the wokeness, the sucker shit. And that's why it was so paramount, man, when he was out, man. From Shook Ones to Survival of the Fittest to Rare Species, Getaway, bro, like, throw those joints on, man. It's just that feeling, man. It'll never be duplicated, man. I'm sorry, I went on a rant about it because I'm a DJ. Man, I love Mobb Deep, man. Rest in peace.
You can't help it.
Legend.
Hey, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Like, you got to rant like that. Like, when you talk like that, I'm just listening. You know what I'm saying? Cause you always right on that topic. You know what I mean? As far as me being down south, and Prodigy meant a lot to me. Mobb Deep meant a lot to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When I was getting, like, say if Wu-Tang was the first thing, Mobb Deep was second for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they have a deep connection too with each other. This song, you know what I mean? Like,
learning about the history, you know what I'm saying, seeing Prodigy like talk and get his point across on all type of different levels. When he was doing the videos, like, you know, of his book, and he was telling all that in the book. You know, I know all the other people might have like names that might have been brought up. I know they might think different, but he brought a lot of light to stuff, and he definitely made me understand certain things when I see the videos and stuff like that. And then the Illuminati stuff, he put me on that. Like he put up, you know, my cousins and my clique, like he was almost like the teacher for us, you know, because he was giving us stuff that the jewels, the stuff that I missed listening to what Wu-Tang say. He said it, you know what I'm saying? Like he, you know, Wu-Tang giving you the spiritual God, letting you know, like this, you know, this is where how we dwell. But then when Prodigy came out and he started talking, he's telling you, boom, Illuminati, mind, soul, and my body. When he said that in that song, I never caught that. I never caught that until, you know what I mean? One of my best moments of Prodigy was, and this is crazy. For me, it's a great moment because I'm just a down south dude. Real quick story. The year before he died, a lot of people don't know that Prodigy was doing Facebook Live a lot. You know what I'm saying? And
Yo,
he
I
would
didn't
come
know
on
that
there.
either.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that. I followed him on Facebook. This was the year before he died. And he used to get on there, smoking a cigarette. He'd be up on the wall and he'd be just talking, you know what I'm saying? And just giving you real stuff. Basically, I felt like he was giving the fans and people that couldn't talk to him a chance to talk to him and listen to him without having to be on some type of major broadcast or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man,
And
I would love to stream that.
I was one of the first people to chime in on one of his talks, and he shouted my name out. You know what I'm saying? And that just felt so good to me because I didn't know, like I know you and everybody, like this was, you know, this was years back, so I didn't know nobody.
Yeah.
So for me, you know what I mean? So for me to be in my little small town and then have somebody like that I watched and seen and
Shout
they
your name
after
out.
him and he was just like, Cooks 24, what up, man? How you doing? And that was just it. For me, that was like, he said my name. I can't believe that, you
Word.
know what I'm saying? So, you know, other than that, man, a legend. I love his music, of course, and very well respected. And I ain't got nothing bad to say about Prodigy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to the legend, man. Yo, Slick Nick, that's a good point. Yeah, Loud Records can verse any label. So you know they're supposed to be doing they're gonna be doing label battles, I think, in sometime they said in the summer. So you know
Really?
everyone is expecting Bad Boy Records versus Death Row Records. You know what I mean? But I want to see Loud Records versus somebody, bro. Loud Records, like
Yes.
Kendrick said, yo, one of the dopest labels. Wu-Tang, Big Pun, Mobb Deep. I mean, who else? Alcoholics, I think.
Ooh.
Who else was on Loud, y'all?
Oh, man. See, it's like, boom.
Dope MCs of the 90s, man. So
Who
y'all
else
gotta
was
be
on live?
Googling some shit right now.
Yeah.
Word. Exhibit, Pete Rock. Yeah, Pete Rock. Oh, Pete Rock.
Man.
Oh, man.
My album.
MOP.
Yes.
Bro. They might have to just do a Loud celebration because
Shit, Wu-Tang.
that's a lot of
Woo.
dope legendary shit.
And I'm trying to remember who was the first artist on there because they was on there right before Wu-Tang, and I remember them talking about it. Who was that, Tiger?
In the chat.
No, I remember on the series and in real life, it was that one artist that we know that was before Wu-Tang. They always talk about it, but I forgot who it was.
Oh yeah, I forgot. But here goes a list right here.
Okay.
Alcoholics, Beat Nuts, Big Pun, Cellar Dwellers. That's your dudes.
My boys.
Dead Prez, Delinquent Habits, Flex, and Gangsta Boo, Inspector Deck, Killer Army, Crazy Bone, Lil Flip, Luther Campbell, MOP, Mobb Deep, Project Pat, Raekwon, Remy, Pete Rock, Sadat X, Tash, 3 6 Mafia, Wu-Tang, Executioners and Exhibit.
Damn.
And Tongue Twister before he cut it short to Twister.
That's who Loud first artist was. Twister.
It was Twister?
Wu-Tang came right after Twister.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, man. They might have to have a Loud like a record concert with like Loud artists.
Man, that's gonna jump.
That would be ill. Yeah, man. So yeah, man, his music will live on forever. I'm actually uploading the Mobb Deep Prodigy tribute to YouTube. You know, and you know how they do. I'm gonna have to delete some songs because I tell you what, the last time I did a tribute, I think it was last year, and I used some songs from the Hegelian. I can't pronounce it. Hegelian dialect.
Mm-hmm.
They blocked the stream because of the songs from that album. And you know that album, he was spitting that truth and that knowledge shit.
Yes.
So I was like, yeah, this ain't a coincidence why they blocked it because of them songs. Yeah. Oh, that's right. They did the Loud 25th anniversary. You like Slick Nick? No doubt. Yeah, pound for pound, man. Loud Records, man. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen, man. I hope, like I said, judging these verses. I mean, I had a good time watching UGK and 8Ball, but now they got tomorrow Marion and Mario. You know, no disrespect for them, but damn, like they couldn't. I don't know. Let's keep it moving. So yeah, like I said, I'm uploading the Mobb Deep joint. Hopefully I'll let it broadcast tonight after we're done with our show, so y'all can check it out. It's
okay.
It's 3 hours. I said 2.5 hours. That's how many joints, bro. 3.5 hours of Mobb Deep back to back. And I even play like I played some freestyles. I played some some shit that ain't on records, and I played some blends. I got some Mobb Deep Wu-Tang blends. But bro, like I didn't even get into the last album. I didn't even play none of that shit.
That catalog is ferocious.
Yeah, man. So live on, man.
Yes, sir.
Forever.
Much love, Prodigy.
Word up. All right, Chef and Brim said shout out to my boy Cooks.
What up, Chef? I got his hat pin on. This is my boy hat pin right here.
Chef and Brent, okay.
Right.
Man, we need to have him on the show, man, and do an interview with him, man.
I definitely would, Tiger, man. You know what I'm saying? You know I gotta run it through you first. So I definitely would like to have him on as a guest and talk a little bit about the hat culture, the fitted culture, you know what I mean?
Word.
He's mentioned a couple of times he likes some of the hats you be having on too.
Okay. I hope he likes my Jets hat.
Oh yeah.
Bro, real talk. What do you think about them changing the Eagles logo to that basic ass font?
Man,
a lot of Eagle fans is tight.
I'm super tight about it. I don't understand.
Change it to that basic ass shit?
I don't understand. I gotta do a little more research on it for myself because I'm a fan. I'm gonna definitely do some deep dogging research and find out because some of the Eagles podcasters that I follow, they have a lot to say about it too. It's just that doing the stuff that we do, I have to, you know how it is when you're trying to get information. Sometimes it be a little too much and you gotta, let it space out a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I mean, I'll tell Queen City, man, we do the show Monday. We'll definitely put that in.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Shout out to channel 187. Salute.
That's
man.
Spade. That's Spade right there.
That's Spade,
Tiger.
right? Yeah. Word up, man. Big shout out to Spadeonomics, man. Spade doing his thing. Always doing his thing. Word up. We gotta have you on here too, brother. Word up.
Oh yeah, Tiger. Spade getting ready to do announcement I want to make. He getting ready to unretire and get back in the ring. And I'm gonna make sure I get the Spade is. He a pro wrestler. Word. Twice. Word. You know what I mean? He's an ex-pro wrestler. And he's unretiring. and I will be there. So me and him are gonna do a video / commercial for his promo to come back into the ring, and just to give you and the people's right here a little inside check, a little inside on it. Do you remember the Mars and MJ commercial with Spike Lee? Mars.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be on that level, so be ready for it.
Yo, Spade, bro, I sponsor you, bro. I sponsor you if you wear an outfit with the Full Blast logo on or something, or let's talk, man.
It's going down.
Let's support each other, man. I'm with it.
It's going down in the DMs. All I can say.
I'll stream your fights and all that, man. If we can make it happen, real talk. Set that up, Cook.
It's on. Okay, already set up.
So, right into that, we'll go right into Vince McMahon allegations. Please enlighten me. Enlighten me on what's going on, because I saw he stepped down as CEO. So what happened? Touching women or something?
Well, basically, and Spade, he a big wrestler. He big on the wrestling too. So if I get anything wrong, Spade, put it in the chat for me. Basically, what happened is he got caught up in a scandal where he paid a certain female $3 million to be quiet. And not only him, but also another official named John Laurinaitis. He also was in the mix-up. It's like when Vince get through with him, or when Big V get through with him, Lil J, he get his hands on. There's been a lot of firings and things going on within the company. Up to 30 to 40 wrestlers gone in a month.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I heard about that. That was like months ago, right?
Yes, sir. You got the black and African American wrestlers feeling like they're not getting their chance to shine. Snoop Dogg got a cousin named Sasha Banks. She just walked out. Her and the other black girl who's married to one of The Rock's cousins, they were tag team champions.
Okay.
Me being a fan, and Spade know this, we want to see them uprise. But then he takes them and put them in a championship match where they got to go against each other. You know what I'm saying? Me looking on the outside, I'm like, they don't like the way things are going, so they walked out. After they walked out, all of a sudden, stuff started to hit. Vince McMahon stepped down and his daughter was elected to be the interim. The funny thing about that is, DJ Tiger was a month ago. His daughter said that she's getting away from the WWE because she wants to take a vacation. You see what I'm saying? Which sound funny, like, oh, okay, now you just leave it. And Triple H, which was running the company, he got sick. And then another guy that was helping run the company, he went to another company because he felt like they weren't doing him right, or they just fired him. So Hush Money and a woman that he pretty much had an affair with, and so far right now he came out and said that he will accept anything that they find, and he will be a man and stand up to it, which pretty much he's saying he ain't gonna run. Right. You know what I mean? He came out on his last two shows because he got 1, 2, 3 shows a week that come on TV. And on his last 2 shows, he came out first to let the crowd know, basically subliminally, I'm still here and ain't going nowhere, but you ain't gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? So basically, we still waiting on more reports from the media or whatever they got going on. But the topic of it is 3 million hush money. Woman had an affair, and he's been in stuff before with steroid thing, you know what I mean? And then him and his wife had some other problems and blah, blah, blah. So, it's a bunch of allegedly stuff, but the wrestling fans know what's up.
Right. Damn, man. And I was going to say, like, so he put his daughter as the intern. He was going to just run his thing right through her. Just tell her what to do. Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that wasn't gonna do nothing.
Exactly.
So yeah, man, I guess we'll see what pans out with that, but there's a lot of stuff going on with like these dudes in power and abusing it, man. Like this ain't nothing new. but they get more and more exposed. You know, especially with cancel culture, and so y'all need to expose. Y'all need to cancel the right people.
Yeah.
You know. So we'll see what happens, man. So on there, man, we go to KD, the media, and the Warriors. Now, Kevin Durant, aka Ralph Tresvant, Mr. Sensitivity, is always on Twitter trying to clap back at Barkley or someone that has an opinion. Not no Stephen A type shit where he's just berating somebody, you know, not talking about the game, but like insults. You know, there's one way to critique someone's game if they ain't playing well, but to, you know, insult them, you know, Stephen A be doing that sucker shit a lot. You know what I mean? About, you know, Wiggins wouldn't trade him for a bag of chips or a box of cereal, you know, just stupid shit like that. So yeah, you'd get clapped, you know what I mean? But you know, Barkley said, yo, you know, according to with us legends, us old heads in the game, unless you can get on a team and drive that team bus and win that championship without joining the team, then we're going to look at you kind of different. He's like, it just is what it is. And he was like, you know, we know you one of the greatest players ever to play. And he was like, and that's the point. That's what we're saying. Like, you know, you can't be able to do that. And he was like, you know, other players, they were privy to the same critiques. So he should. So he's going to say, oh, man, this is the problem, man. You got these old heads in the media just mad because they ain't making the money we making. Like, bro, stop using that weak argument because I'm making more money. That's why we hate. Nah, bro. That's the weakest argument, man. They use that in rap, like people that don't know hip-hop culture. Oh, you know, Jay-Z's the best because he sold more. Eminem's the best because he sold more. You know what I mean? It's such bullshit. So for him to even say that shit, like Barkley didn't say nothing about money. And he hating on you because you making money. True. Barkley been making money before your ass even got in the league.
Even more.
Yeah, man. So it was like, for you to just respond like that, man, it's like, you know, and then, you know, he had that troll account way before, years ago, remember? He was trolling people and they found out he had a fake account. Like, damn, man, like you really getting this shit get to you, man. So you knew the questions were going to come up saying, you know, look what Warriors did. They won without him, you know, and they already did win without him before he went to their team. When OKC had him 3-1 and then they lost, that next year he went to the Warriors. So they won before, they won with him, and they won without him. So it's not to me, it's not that much of a big thing to say, you know, yeah, the Warriors don't need you. You know, of course they won when he was there, and it was because of him. He had the numbers, you know what I mean? Like, no one's disputing that. But it's like, yo, you got swept by the Celtics, the team that the Warriors beat, you know? So, you know, people go and critique that. And you know it was going to come up. It was going to come up if the Warriors won, in which they did win. What do you feel about the media, the Warriors? Because, look, I ain't going to lie. You know the media, man, certain people hosting, they be on that stupid shit, you know, insulting players instead of critiquing them, you know, and it could get under your skin. But all in all, what do you feel about?
Well, I feel like he made the decision to go over there. Of course, he wanted to win. He knew he was gonna win. They knew they was gonna win because you putting all that power together like that. Then then when they had their breakdown, I remember watching the interview with him when he finally came out and talked about when Draymond was calling him all type of names on the sideline and all that. And you can see in his mouth, man, I just want to play ball. I just want to play ball. I just kept seeing it. You know what I mean? And then he chose to leave. Right. So I'm like, okay, that was his decision. No, me, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, well, that's his decision. New life over here. Now ball. Go on, do your thing. And then when the media started to, it seemed like every time they would talk about Durant or Golden State, they would always bring up the other one. And I always felt like, my question in my head, but the question in my head was, why y'all keep bringing, like, if you talk about KD, talk about KD and what he got going on. Like, why we always got to go back to when he was at Golden State and Dr. this?
Right.
And, you know what I mean? It's like, why? Like, it's like they almost trying to start. It's like they starting something when they don't realize, oh, Golden State won a championship. All right. And that gives Steph 4. No, the question is, okay, now he got 4, Braun got 4. Who's this and who's that and who's this? But KD, can he win another one? Can he win one without Golden State? Or can he, you know what I'm saying, this and that? Is he gonna have to get somebody else? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, I just hate the fact that they always bring up Golden State or Steph Curry.
Right.
They had it on TV, Tiger. They was like, how they put it on there? Kevin Durant with Steph Curry, Kevin Durant without Steph Curry. I'm like, politically correct is Kevin Durant with Golden State, not just Steph Curry, because Clay had a lot to do with it. Draymond had a lot to do with it. You know, like they, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I understand he's the star. You know, it's like MJ. That's my all time right there. But without the Scotty and the Horace and the Dennis Rod, it would have been different for my boy. You know what I mean?
That's
so
true.
You know, so that's all. I guess I'm just being a little politically correct. It's like, you know, like, why keep bringing up what they don't like to make a headline? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think KD is more interested about what he can get to start winning so he can stop tweeting so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For real.
But that's just me.
Nah, man. I mean, I get it, man. The media, you know they do that, man. They do that to create headlines, too. You know that. Like you said, they gonna say him and Steph. Like, no, it's him and the Warriors.
Yeah.
You know? And you know, I just think, you know, all in all, I mean, and I knew, you know, he knew that was gonna happen too. I'm sure he knew that. They won, you know, he was gonna hear people saying, "Oh, look, they won without you, this and that." Well, they won without him before he went there. They won with him during him, and they won after. So,
yeah,
I just think he got to stop being damn sensitive, though. You know what I'm saying? All the time on. Like I said, it's not people that was disrespecting. They were just critiquing, you know, what he should do as one of the illest dudes that ever played the game. You know what I mean?
True.
And, you know, for him to respond like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He didn't respond like, yo, Charles, like, let's have a one-on-one, and then, you know, we could talk about how you viewing it, and I could tell you, you know, what's really going on or how I view it. Mm-hmm. Just like how KD and Stephen A, they had to sit down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But, you know, that still didn't stop Stephen A from being all, we say, bloviating, that word that he fucking uses all the time. But,
asinine.
I think that's what would be a way to do it. You know, KD and Draymond had to sit down. I think on now it wasn't his podcast. I know they just had a sit down. It was on YouTube. You know what I mean? Kobe and Shaq had his, you know, they talked.
That was one of my favorite ones.
Yeah. And it became,
and you know what? I want to tell you, I want to ask and tell you, ain't it crazy how Shaq and Kobe sat down and talked, and they deliberately said, I wouldn't have got this without you, and I wouldn't have got this without you. And there's still folks out there that's still stuck on, you know,
Kobe wouldn't have won without Shaq. Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah. Even though he won 3 more after Shaq left, and then Shaq won with the Heat. So like, shut up. Like, yo, I'm saying people they just talk just to talk, bro. Yo, yesterday they talked about when Warriors won. You know, LeBron got a liquor. I forgot the name of it. And Draymond had a picture holding the 2 bottles. So LeBron was like, yo, congrats to Draymond, you know, this and that. You know, people in the comments like, yo, how come you ain't saying congrats to Steph or the Warriors? You gonna just say Draymond? Like, yo, shut up, man. People just talk just to be talking, man. Like, shut up. So stupid. Like he's hating because he didn't mention them. So
it's
stupid,
crazy, man. It's crazy, man.
There's a lot of dumbass people on the internet, man. And I'm kind of glad that they are because they're exposing themselves. You know who to stay away from.
True. Yeah, I rock with that. Yeah.
So yeah, man. Moving on, man. The N1 legacy, bro.
Woo.
30 for 30. 30 for 30. The greatest mixtape ever. Can you please talk about this?
So the N1 is legendary forever to me. They took basketball as far as on the street level to a new height. Also, you know what I'm saying? They put the NBA on notice, you know. I definitely know that within this documentary right here, I got to see some clips of some other stuff on YouTube that got pertained to this, and they giving you the story of how they got together, how it started, the 2 or 3 guys that started this, the competition, how they put them together. Because when I first started watching N1, I thought all of them knew each other. But no, they actually like, you know, hot sauce from Atlanta. You got another one from, you know, all, you know, parts of New York, South Carolina, the West Side. And when they brought them together, it was almost like, you know, who is this dude? Who is this dude? All they know is that they all can play ball. You know what I mean? They talked about how like the dribbling machine, he was on the street, like he was, you know, hand-to-hand combat trying to make money. And then next thing you know, he was 31 years old. You know what I'm saying? When he started in this mixtape.
Right.
They went from city to city. They even came to Decatur. You know, one of our high schools had like one of the teams that like had a bunch of dunkers at one time. They even came to high schools and checked them out. They also talked about the hip hop part of it. Also, how, you know, brought hip hop on the court. You know what I mean? Some of the big rap stars and artists, how they linked up with them, how they had basically just how basketball and the way they live and they put it together, they never changed, and just how it just opened up everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the rise, the enjoyment, and then why they fail. You know what I'm saying?
Dope. Yeah, man.
So
this aired when? This was May 31st, I think, right?
Yes, I want to say let me see, 31st. I want to say air because they reached. I thought it was first coming out, but when it first came, you know, if you don't have ESPN Plus or whatever, you gotta wait for them to put it on like Hulu or whatever you watch your movies and shows on. So when it dropped, it still took a little bit for it to come out. So they started dropping like parts of it on YouTube, like 15, 12-minute parts of it on YouTube.
Yeah, man. So it's dope. 30 for 30, man. They do so many dope documentaries and stuff. You know what I mean?
My bad. Go ahead. What you saying?
No. I was gonna say real quick. I always bring up Reggie Miller versus the New York Knicks documentary. That brought my anger all the way back.
Oh,
I
man.
wanted to choke this motherfucker if I saw him. Word.
And for the people who are into it, I think that what you'll enjoy the most about it, if you follow it like I did, everybody's story. From the professor, the white dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't even think he would make it. And, you know, it's a story that I think you'll enjoy because you got 15 to 12 dudes, Mark Jackson, little brother, Escalade, big Escalade. Like, it's so many stories, man. You know, Fat Joe, he got something to do with it. Like, just it's a big melting pot of everything that we love: hip hop, sports,
Yeah,
and
Fat
life.
Joe's like the Spanish Puffy. He's always
Yes.
in every goddamn thing. Like, oh gosh.
Oh man.
But yeah, man. Yeah, dope. Yo, I didn't get to see this. I heard it was real good. The Martin reunion special aired, I think, last week.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that they had the singer on the show. I forgot her name, but she did like a tribute to Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, and it was like, emotional.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I heard it was dope. I heard it was pretty dope. Did you get to check it out?
I think I thought I was, but I think what they did was they put one version out, and then they put out another version, because I don't know if they had one interview or two. Afion Crockett was the interviewer that they was promoting, but there was another little black dude with a bald head that interviewed him on this YouTube part I saw, and I don't know whether that was them practicing or getting ready or whatever, but in that same little section, but some of the stuff went back there, and it was them four, and dude was interviewing and asking a question, and it was a whole different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because Carl Anthony Payne, he kind of looked like he wasn't enjoying it, and Gina was just doing Tisha Campbell. So I was just doing a whole lot of talking and praising Martin. Martin, you know what I'm saying, he was sitting on the side, and Pam, you know what I'm saying, she was just like she was sitting on that picture you just showed, just really listening. And when you looked at the comments, you can see, like, man, like, like, what's going on? Like, but then the people in the comments was like, but Afion Crockett was supposed to be doing the interview. And then when they showed that, then you saw all the happiness and this and that and the clips and all that. So if anybody on YouTube, look for it early. Don't let that fool you. The real interview is with Afion Crockett. But the
Okay.
other, so just so if people that watch it, remember, there's two versions of that interview. But on the good side of it, I enjoyed seeing them. You know what I mean? How they look now. You know what I mean? Of course they might have gained a little weight or went through something, but they still look good, all of them. And just seeing them again just brought me back to.
Look at them legs, man.
Look at that.
Shit. Word up.
Damn.
Chocolate pan.
And you know what, Tiger? It's a lot of people that still ain't forgave Tisha about that stuff, about that Martin, that allegations.
Well, it seemed like they good because she came on the reunion show. She did some questionable stuff too. Happened months ago. She was.
She came out and said that that somebody tried to make her get in a car.
Yeah, but she happened to be filming a documentary on people being kidnapped, and then but there was like no evidence of that even happening. So I was like, wait, was you trolling trying to get views for your documentary? Like,
exactly. I don't know
what was true or what was false, but
man, Tiger, when she dropped that video, I got the alert. I looked at it and she was like, "Oh, y'all got to watch these MFers out here. Y'all got to watch these MFers." I thought something was real. And then when the people did the knowledge in the back, they was like, "Well, she wasn't standing there. She wasn't doing this. She wasn't doing that." And dot. And I was like, and then I thought about it. You got some stuff dropping soon, and you need some people to be looking at you. Oh, that was good.
And you older, man. You ain't supposed to be on that trolling shit, man. But it proved, man, there be old ass people on the internet doing kid stupid shit too, bro.
Mm-hmm. But a question I'd like to ask you, as far as the Martin show, like, how well and how much do you think that they impacted television?
Oh, say it one more time. My bad. Stub Rock text me. He coming to the meet and greet.
Okay.
Yeah, he just let me just see what he's saying real quick.
Okay, yeah, do your thing.
I got a 10.
Chat room. How chat room? Let us know how much the Martin Show impacted y'all, man.
Oh man, bro, I put on like marathons of the Martin Show on the Full Blast Video Vibes channel on Twitch. Man, I play like all the seasons, just back to back episode, bro. Hilarious shit.
What was your favorite season?
I think season 2, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Usually season 2 of shows. That's like really because they really like season 1's kind of like seeing what works, and then season 2 of shows they be a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But I just remember like just episodes, man, from the New Jack City. What else?
Tommy Hearns.
Oh man, hell yeah! Or when we went back to his school, when Gina took the dentist the shot and she was looking all crazy.
Oh, Pam.
Pretty Ricky with the call you. Yo, remember when he won? He got on the stage and the dude was leaving the stage and he was like, he mushed him all the way down the stage. Like, as he was getting on the stage. Yo, he's an idiot, man.
Yeah, I remember that because he was doing like this.
Yeah, he was walking away. I think a lot of shit is just like improv, man, because it's so funny. It's like natural and shit.
They got, if you ever think about it, you know what I mean? Like, if you ever, checking out some of the stuff on YouTube, they got like clips, like probably like 12 or 10 minutes of when they almost bust out a character laughing.
Man.
It's so funny, man.
Yeah.
It is so funny.
Oh shit, the one with after they did a scene and Cole was messing with Pam and he ran away and slipped and bust his ass. Yo, he bust his ass. And he was like, oh. They were rolling. They gonna bust his shit.
Oh yeah, the player ball, Mo Better won. The players ball was a classic. So it was.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it was. Had Huggy Bear up in there.
What about what you trying to say here, boy? This Otis. This is Otis. What you trying to say here, boy?
Oh man, don't know good. Oh, Otis, yeah. Which one though? One when he beat up the big dude?
When he was in the club. It's always a quick skit in the beginning. When the dude tried to get in. Man, get out my way, old man. Then he
You trying to strength with me, boy? Trying to strength with me?
High waters on and shit. Oh, but yo, favorite one, Dragonfly Jones. Silence, moron.
When you talking about ribs, your ribs going all the way up here and sticking because you laughing so hard. Oh my god.
Yo, man, I need my money, man. But let's go and get cut off.
Oh, what about the one when he had to be his own lawyer?
Which one was that?
Remember the one when he had to be his own lawyer? And he was. Remember they had got the car. He was in the car, and the policeman stopped, and he had to be his own lawyer. And remember how he was in the courtroom? What was he doing? Doing all that, doing like this right here, and then he jumped in the jury and he fell back.
Yeah. Yo, he's a fool, man. Yo, he's completely opposite to that character. Because usually, like when they say people play a character so good, you kind of have some of that in you because you just play it like naturally. You ever see him talk like with those interviews, or
it's different? It's way different.
So he's like a 180, bro. He's like
way different.
You know what I mean? He's like,
I know exactly what you mean, man.
Real like docile type, yeah. But when he's acting,
I forgot he had a stroke too, didn't he?
Did he have a stroke? I know he had. He was waving a gun, and he was like wilding. It was like 90 degrees. He had like a sweatsuit on. It was something like we thought he was kind of like bugging out. I think he like maybe heat stroke or something like that. But I don't know if he had like a stroke.
You know what I mean? Now, from what Chappelle said, when he came back from Africa, he said that the you know who was trying to get at it, and that's why because Chappelle said on Oprah, he said, when the last time you seen you know, why would somebody like that that's so well known and loved just be crazy in traffic doing what they doing? But you know what I mean? But that's here or there, you know what I mean? Just saying. I remember Chappelle saying that on Oprah after he came back from Africa.
Wait, he said what? He said, oh, what he said, like, if I didn't leave, I would have probably did what Martin did?
Because he left, from what he said, he left because, you know, the dresses and all that. He wasn't going to do all that. Like, he didn't, you know, Chappelle was like, I was against it. And then once the show got took and all this started happening, then he went, you know, and we didn't know nothing until he came back. And then when he sat down with Oprah, if I'm mistaken, and you can look this clip up, and he talked about that and why he left, and, you know, on that level, you know what I'm saying? But that's, you know what I mean?
He said that $50 million wasn't worth his peace of mind, because, look, if he would have, say he kept doing that, and say we lost his mind and just completely left, we wouldn't have the Chappelle we got now.
Right.
Which can't cancel him. His specials got even funnier. Dude is a legend, man. He's a legend. Word up. And that was funny though, because when he talked about the 50 million, he was saying, like, you know, he's like, yeah, I mean, you turn down 50 million, you know, say, well, your wife though, she wasn't mad, right? He goes, fuck no, she was mad. He's like, it's 50 million, nigga. You know, 50 million.
Yeah.
But, you know, looking back on hindsight, that was the best thing he could have done, because, like you said, look what they did. They tried to take Comedy Central and sign that bogus contract. It was like a record deal.
Yeah.
Trying to own you like a fucking slave plantation, bro. Hollywood and all that. That's why he was like, man, I'm getting out of this shit. Y'all ain't gonna get me to be wearing dresses, getting my shit grabbed by dudes like your man Terry Crews did in front of your wife, and you don't do nothing.
You don't do nothing? And you this big?
For the life of me, I just don't understand how this dude didn't knock this motherfucker clear across the room, bro.
Took shit out of it.
Grabbed his shit in front of his wife, bro. To me, for that dude to even do that probably shows that what type of person he was, that he can do that to him. Because guarantee you, he wouldn't have did that to, you know, trying to think. Ice Cube, Mike Tyson, you know what I mean? So people do shit to certain people they know he didn't get away with. So maybe he knew he was that type of dude. Because look, he's now you see him, right? He's hosting these fun shows and all that in Hollywood because he want to mess up the bag.
Right. And
what lengths you gonna go to mess the bag up?
Also, just to throw this in, last point. The last clip I saw of a stand-up Chappelle did, he basically said that the Chappelle show, he said, people ask me, why don't I do the Chappelle show again? He said, because basically what he said was, but you know he liked to talk and smoke a cigarette. Shortly, he said they own that name, that show name. So he said what he want the people to do, if you want to see the Chappelle show again, he said stop watching it. Yeah. Because he don't own it no more. It ain't. He said so stop watching it. He said
they getting the money.
Yeah, he said watch me and I'll create something, new name and everything under me. But that ain't me no more. So he said stop watching. You know what I'm saying? Do me a favor. He said everybody across America, stop watching it.
Yeah.
But they didn't do me right.
And guess what happened? He won.
He won.
Got that show back. Word up, man. You know what I'm saying? People, man, yo, sometimes when you have that following, man, and like he really bigged up everyone that truly supported him because they helped him. That was so big that they boycotted the Chappelle show that they gave it to him. Because they knew it was the right thing to do. They knew they sucked at him on some shit. And he said, he said technically they didn't have to do it. Because, you know, I did sign a bogus contract, but I did sign it.
Yep.
So technically they could have said, you know, fuck you. But he said, he kind of bigged them up for doing the right thing too. And he said he bigged up Netflix for doing the right thing because they remember they first had it on Netflix, and I think they pulled it down. And then when it happened, he thanked Netflix, and then all of a sudden they had an agreement. Boom, $50 million an episode. He does a show for Netflix. So in the long run, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
So that was not little 50 million. Let's be clear, 50 million is a lot of money. That 50 million before that he turned down for Comedy Central years ago. I'm sure he's made 6 times that amount by now. Got to. Cause he's still funny and it's like he just be up there just telling super interesting stories. Yep. Yeah, man. Dude's a legend, man. That's why that dude's ears got stomped together when he tried to rush him on that stage.
I seen that.
Turned that nigga's elbow. He looked like he was a Mr. Potato Head. You just take the arms off.
They did him like this. That's how they did him like this. And then just threw him.
Oh shit, no doubt. Stub Rock made it. He sent me a picture of a bottle of Tito's. He's sitting back chilling.
One love, Stub.
So tomorrow, SOD and Chris will be in Atlanta. So I'm gonna go check both of them out.
Okay. Man, hey, I had to miss it, man. Cause I sure was trying to orchestrate and get everything right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Just keep me updated, bro. Mr. 4th Street's coming too.
Oh, word?
Yeah. I don't know how far he's from Alabama, but
I'm gonna I gotta figure out something. Cause I was gonna at least try to come down there for a whole day at least. You know what I'm saying? And just
at least for the party. For Saturday.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because like I was saying, Saturday, Sunday, at least.
Yeah, and Sunday also Sunday too. Okay, I thought it was just Friday and Saturday.
Well, Sunday's like the last day, but like SOD and them they stay until Tuesday, so they probably come to the crib, chill. I think who else? Like a few people that are driving, they might just come to the crib.
Yeah. Okay.
Before they leave out. So.
Okay.
Word up. So yeah, man. Yeah, just keep me posted.
Okay.
So yeah, man. We talking a lot of good stuff, man. Unfortunately, we got to talk about this Uvalde shooting mess, man. I get madder every time I keep seeing this shit, especially this shit. These motherfuckers were inside the school.
Oh my God, man.
With shields and guns and didn't rush this motherfucker.
Look at this, man. Look at this.
I'm so sick, bro. I mean, I really don't have nothing much to say because I get pissed, man. I really get pissed thinking about these kids. I heard the coroner talk about the damage that that AR did to these kids' bodies. Bro, like, I don't even want to bring it up and talk about it.
Yeah, man.
Sick. It's sick.
Where I got this topic from, because I know it's always a bummer. You know what I mean? But where I got this from is just, like when it first happened, it was like shooter, children at school, Uvalde. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, here we go with some. This is one of the most. This shouldn't happen. This should not happen, because it's like no matter what word that you can say that this is disgusting, this is awful. It's like it's all awful because this should never happen, especially the children in a school, at school, minding their doggone business. This should not happen. But then when all the stuff that we finding out and hearing about and that they putting up on these TVs and these media day for day, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's the chief, these right here, the people that ran in and ran back out, it's in shooting at the doggone funeral, like it's too much. And then now we find out that these clowns right here had all the time in the world to get in there and stop this little joker, and they chose not to.
Oh, this little
for
devil.
whatever reason.
This little demon. This fucking
And
piece
I'm
of
like,
shit.
and then the man on the TV said they had training, they had they had enough ammunition, they had enough protection, and they was well overtrained for this. Why y'all wait an hour and something? They took y'all, and it could have took y'all 3 to 4 minutes to solve this. Y'all wait y'all wait a whole hour and change to run up in there. And look at what we looking at now.
It's crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy.
You know. So I just wanted to bring that point out of how much extra mess that we getting. And it's taken away from it's taken away from what's really, parents that lost their love and their babies. They done lost because of, you know what I'm saying? So, but yet it's all about what these dudes didn't do. You know what I'm saying? And shoots, man, to be real, I just feel like if y'all gonna handle this situation, y'all handle it like they are handling if one of us was in trouble. Just go on and get to the bottom of it, get them on up out of here, instead of constantly showing us, and these people having to get reminded every time they turn on the TV. So
it's
programming,
bro. It's
programming
into your mind, man. Yo, there's a lot of people that are sick, bro, in their head. There's a lot of mental shit going on with people, especially. I said this before during the pandemic, with people that already weren't right upstairs. They're even more crazier, bro. And they're just out here just doing anything, bro. And now, in New York, they got this. I heard they got this new mandate now where they're not allowed to run after a suspect now. Police are just letting people shootouts in broad daylight, and then they're coming after the fact because police in New York can get sued if they, commit police brutality on suspect. Okay. So they just like, let's wait till the smoke clears. So these motherfucking savages down the street just doing anything, bro. Shit is crazy.
Yeah.
And for these people to be like, not knowing your kid is fucked in the head, bro. There's no way you don't know that they don't got it upstairs, and yet it's okay for them to go buy a gun, bro. There's no way. There's no way that shit should even be allowed. If it is, you failed. You failed as a parent for letting that shit even fucking happen.
Yes.
Because you know if your kid ain't right. Word up.
You know what? And with you saying that, I'm gonna say this. Last week, my daughter had a problem with somebody, and she came over here and she was talking to me, which I know that was just the high spirit sending her over here to get voice of reason. But she had a really, really sharp razor blade in her bag, and I'm looking at her and I'm like, at first I'm thinking, do I need to go with you? Like, what you got going on, girl? And then she was like, ain't nobody finna, do this to me and do this to me. And I'm like, what's going on? And once she told me her story, it was mostly just you know how youngsters is these days, they get amped up off a little or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't think. Like, I told her, think about this. I said, if you do what you plan on doing, do you think you're going to be able to go home and just lay down and go to sleep and just chill? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think you're finna just go out and go do something? You know what I mean?
That's what they think. They think they can just do that and like no repercussions, bro.
It don't work like that. It don't work like that. If you don't go to court, they put a warrant on your ass. I don't know why folks don't understand it. Just go on and get it over with. Like my uncle told me, just go on and get it over with. Like, stop doing stuff. Consequences. My little brother, he let the word kill come out of his mouth because he got angry at somebody. I'm like, bro, listen. You kill somebody, you think you going home and go to bed and get up and go to work next morning. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that egg fried in his brain and he listened to me. So, you know what I'm saying?
And it's like, you don't even think about their family. Like, what You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like these people in the streets, man, these savages in the streets, carjacking innocent people, killing them. They don't even give a fuck about what you doing to that victim's family. You changed their life forever. You took away someone's mother, someone's kid, someone's father, someone's grandmother, grandfather. You know what I mean? They're not even thinking that because they're on demon time, man. Yeah, it's crazy. So that's why I say, man, stay ready. So you ain't got to get ready, bro. So
You know
that's
what I
all I
mean?
say.
And then, Tiger, let me ask you this one question. And we'll get off this. Like what we were just talking about. Like, to imagine how much. Like, I know you, you know me. So just imagine how much our mind and up in here would have to change for us to turn into one of them that just kill for fun. Like, you know, how we is not chill, take care of the stuff that we need to take care of, just living, creating. Just imagine how deep down and dirty and demonized we would have to be like that. You know what I mean?
The only way I would get like that to me if one of those motherfuckers did that to someone in my family.
Gotcha. Yes.
Then, yeah. Then, you know. I mean, it won't bring them back, but, bro, it ain't no way.
Gotcha. Understood completely.
Do that to somebody and come on. That
Understood.
I'm not going to say, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, understood completely.
All bets is off.
Yes, sir.
So you brought up, you said the bipartisan bill.
Yeah, man. I wrote down. Okay. Basically, you know, when they were talking about the gun law and trying to drop this new law, so I wrote down some of the things that came behind it, and I'll go ahead and state them out now. You tell me what you think about it.
Okay.
State funding that will include the red flag laws, enhanced background checks from 18 to 21, the boyfriend loophole, the nexus between domestic violence and gun violence, and loopholes for buying guns in criminal proceedings. What they mean is like if it ain't made in the U.S. and you got it, or importing and exporting it like for like drug cartels and stuff like that. And the first vote to proceed this allegedly was last night. So, what you think about some of those that I called out? Basically, this is the law that's supposed to start stopping this gun. So, gun control or gun control, what we talked about last time. So, what you think about those? I know I'm missing some, but you know.
Do they not understand that the last two mass shootings, Uvalde and Buffalo, happened where someone that didn't have it right upstairs got the gun legally? They didn't make a gun out of a 3D printer. They didn't steal a gun they didn't buy it off another criminal with the serial number scratched off. If you can't stop somebody from doing something, they're gonna do it. It's just how you gonna minimize the damage. Like that security guard. If that security guard, rest in peace, former cop that died, he was shooting at the suspect, but the suspect had the body armor on. So unfortunately, he didn't kill him. You know, if he would have got him in the head, you know, then maybe the people inside the store that he killed wouldn't have got killed. But at least he tried.
He tried.
We already talked about Uvalde, what those clowns should have did. You know, and they quick to kill an unarmed black man, but you ain't got no smoke for somebody that got a gun. That's some sucker pussy shit in itself, but you know, that's for another day.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like I'm saying, like it's gotta be mental background checks, man. Like why is it that you got to be 21 to drink, but you could be 18 and buy a gun. So you could be 18 and go fight in wars, but you can't drink.
Just can't drink.
You can have something in your hand that can murder somebody, but you can't drink.
Just you can't drink.
It's just that the hypocrisy of America with 3 Ks is across the board, bro. It's just, you know what I mean? So that's why these bills and all this bullshit, bro, they just talking. They ain't gonna fucking do nothing. There's all these bills, both sides, they ain't shit. The laws of this country was built from the jump, and we wasn't included in it.
Right.
And those laws are still here today.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
From a government that wasn't for us. We was cattle. We were commodities. Do you see the shit they posted on Juneteenth? Just reminders of when people say, you should forget about it. That happened a long time ago with slavery. I don't think you ever see people say, you should forget about 9/11. That happened, you know what I'm saying? That happened 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You don't hear them say that, right? But they'll say
they ain't gonna say
about slavery. Oh, yeah, forget that they, threw black babies to crocodiles and fed them while they cheered. Forget them raping the man in front of the woman to dehumanize them.
That's true too.
Or raping the wife while they cutting the black man's shit off because they was jealous because they shit wasn't that big.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, forget all that. Forget all that. It's 2022. Forget that, we have Negroes for sale.
God.
Fully bred, able to help out in the field. We have, and it comes with 15 and it comes with 10 women that don't talk back. Can be your, they had women. I learned this on shout out to Doggy Diamonds. He talked about how they had kids as blankets. Yeah, because the melanin or whatever kept them warm, so they would put kids in the bed and sleep next to them as blankets. Of course, they wasn't just sleeping with the kids. You know what the fuck they was doing?
Yeah,
the R word to kids. So,
God.
But nah, forget all that though. Get over it, right?
God.
Fuck out of here.
God.
Word. My channel might get a strike because of that, because he's speaking real shit.
You're telling him to come on with it.
We speaking no coon shit or sucker shit.
Yeah.
But,
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, and not the BLM organization either.
Yeah.
We're just talking about the quote. We ain't talking about, because that's some other shit. Them scam artists and shit.
Yeah.
wasn't even run by black people. That was the biggest con ever, bro. Motherfuckers chilling in mansions and shit. Well, y'all didn't put no money into the black community, did you? You just scammed everybody.
And so you know what? Then just to, I just want to just take a pen and poke that. When them Black Lives Matter shirt was coming out and stuff, you know how you can feel something. You can feel something like you might think is right, but you're like, I'm gonna wait a little while and see. It was always something. Like I always felt something because I always felt something. You know what I'm saying? Like
your instinct.
It just always felt something. Like I always wanted to wear one and be like, yeah, man. Like I feel what you're saying on this, but just something didn't feel right. And then later on, I found all that out, and I said,
it was a fad.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, all these shirts on Amazon and all the people in the hood making shirts, and they got their own face sitting up on the shirt talking about Black Lives Matter. Man, I don't want to buy that for no $20. Get out of here with it. Oh, you can't support the cause. You can't support the cause. You like it's like that. No, you just trying to be slick.
Yeah.
Not my cousin either, but you trying to be slick.
Yeah, right. Not like Slick Nick.
Not my cousin now.
Yeah. So right for that, man. Like, how important are all these elections? Like I said, man. Like, if people are trying to vote, vote this person. With none of these motherfuckers ain't doing shit, man. Because for them, it's all about power. Once they get in there, what kind of change can they really affect when the government itself as a whole ain't trying to really do the right thing?
Man, because
the system is doing what it's supposed to do. That's what it was built on, a system. We wasn't included in that, bro.
And something I noticed, Tiger, and I don't know if you know, I'm pretty sure you have, but like when they were from like city, I mean like certain things that, like for instance, this Senate person is gonna stop get the streets fixed, or they gonna stop something, and then that certain thing that they trying to stop when it's election time, it's like it's going crazy, like the guns and the shooting stuff. It's going crazy right now. Then when the people, the red and the blue that's trying to get elected, this person so and so, and they're for this, and then this person so and so, they're gonna stop this, and that certain this is just going haywire. You know what I'm saying? And then once they elected, then it seems like everything just dwindled on back down to where it used to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like this gas tax. Then I look on the news, they talking about old Biden talking about some a tax something, a tax holiday or something like that. And I'm like, this
Biden?
Yeah.
He can't even hold up a bike.
He can't even hold a bike up.
Bro, that shit was hilarious.
He
stopped. Like, nigga, how you not have your foot on the ground?
Like, what are you doing? Like, well, who is this?
You saw Tony Baker? Oh, Kirkpatrick. Yo. Dude's a bozo, bro. And people didn't like Trump, but we got another bozo. We got another one, bro.
And like Tiger Man, like straight up, hip hop artist, our boy from that got it, that won the seat in Jersey. Like that was probably the best. Like that was probably the best, because us as the people that follow hip hop, and then like I was saying last time with you, how we agreed on, the people that know him, like Redman and them, like they know him, so they know he gonna try his best to put his foot on issues to help the people out and show enough people of color. You know what I'm saying? Right. Not leaving nobody out, but he gonna make sure.
Because he's
if we could, you know what I'm saying? If we can get somebody like that, if we can get more from the mud, I think we would be so much better, or get so much better. You know what I mean?
And that's why I said they need to protect him then, because if he's gonna be like that and he don't conform and change, then you gotta look out. Because then
got to look out.
They're gonna be like, oh no, we can't have him in here. We can't have this Negro in here trying to change things for the better.
You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Yeah. So you know what, Tiger? What if
hold on real quick? I guarantee
Come on.
If he do that, right? Become really real and authentic, I guarantee you, the more he moves up in positions, they're gonna try to. Oh wait, he was rapping this on his rap record when he was a rapper. I'm telling you, they're gonna try to pull some shit out. I'm telling you. You see it coming, bro.
Man, I'm knocking on wood, hoping it don't. But man,
it's a dirty game, bro. They'll dig and try to find shit when they see you succeeding.
Man.
Especially if you are color.
Yep, you right, man.
All right. Yeah, we talking about one dude, a serious biz. We talking about Do It All from Lords of the Underground.
Yeah,
he won in Newark. You know what I mean? And from that standpoint of that community, that lower level, you know, it kind of is important. You know, these big politicians that been having a seat for years or whatever, they ain't changing shit. So like I said, if he's real authentic about it, and yeah, man, he definitely will have our support, especially the hip hop.
Yeah, buddy.
Hip hop family have his support, man, because they was already, you know, posting about him. You know, I just hope he don't get caught up in that. Oh, I got to be Democrat. You know what I mean? Or I got to be, you know, because once he start doing that shit and like, oh, you know, you're not black if you don't vote for me, like your man Biden did, then it's like, oh. I was like, I can't believe he said that shit. Then you had Hillary Clinton talking about, oh yeah, I carry a bottle of hot sauce with me in my purse. And these fucking coons on Breakfast Club laughing about it and shit. Instead of checking her for trying to fucking be what you call that shit?
Stereotypical.
Yeah, stereotypical and catering to, you know what I mean? Like just some bullshit, bro. Like I said that and laughed. This bitch said that shit.
Really laughed.
One of the worst of the worst. Yeah, pandering.
Pandering, that's it.
Her and her husband ruined fucking Haiti and shit. Now we keep going on with these motherfuckers on both sides. Word up. You know it's crazy, man, because it's like, because all our life it was like, yeah, man, we should go on this one side. You know what I mean? Because this other side is bad. When we moved to Georgia, which was a red state at the time, you know, I had in my mind, oh man, Republican states, racist, or this and that. Bro, when we first got down here, we're struggling a little bit before we got on our feet. We got more help than up there. And it wasn't no put you on food stamps or put you in the system. No, it was just genuine help.
Oh, real shit.
Real shit. Real shit, bro.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, see, that media, man, have you believe in a lot of shit, man. They want you to believe what they want you to believe what their agenda is about on both sides. It's like, fuck Fox, fuck CNN, MSNBC, all that shit, bro. They don't give a fuck, man. We're always the ones suffering.
Yeah.
The little guy, you know?
That's true though.
Word up. I don't want to give no spoilers away. Well, for myself as well, because I haven't seen it.
Okay. But
I've been hearing stuff about The Boys season 3, episode 5. Now, was this a finale or something? That's why you want to talk about it?
No, it not really. I probably worded it wrong, but because I thought maybe you probably been seeing it. Not a finale, but it was just in the story. It's the volume starting to turn up now. Things are starting to happening that we didn't see in the first season that we've been waiting to see in this season. And from episode 1 to now, certain things have happened, and you know, stuff starting to cook up. The oven starting to get hot. Like it's getting really, really real. You know, things that you think might work, might not work. Ooh, I can't wait to the next show. Type of. That's what episode 5 is. Like I can't wait to get to the next one. Lots of violence. Lots of violence.
Yeah, crazy.
I'm talking about some gore. Some gore, DJ Tiger.
Yeah. All right. I'm about to get on it, man. I'm about to get on it.
Ain't gonna say nothing.
All right. Not me, Hardy boy.
Not me, Hardy boy.
Yeah. And yeah, man. I don't even want to talk politics like with my family because you know they're stuck in that. You know what I mean? And they don't see what's really real. You know what I mean? And
that's how my mama is.
Yeah. I can't I don't want to, you know. Yeah. But shit don't change. Shit don't change, hard boy. Don't let me take that wrench away, bro. It's proven that, now people voted. Did shit change? Hell no.
No, you know what I mean? Straight up hard,
Problem
man.
is the system from day one. That's never changed. It's never changed. Malcolm X said the shit in the 60s about Democrats, about the media. Shit ain't changed.
I ain't seen no change. It's like much as they preach about vote, 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 and then the person that you vote for seems like you find out more dirt about them once they own in the term. It's like, man, it's like give us somebody right to vote for.
Yeah, now like I was saying earlier, the lower levels, then yeah, like you talking about do it all, cityman council. That's the type of vote. Yeah, people that are authentic. We talking about these people up in Capitol Hill on the Senates and all that, all them motherfuckers that don't lose their seat.
Yeah,
they ain't been doing shit for us.
You know, and you know, one more piece of that is you really respect somebody that step out and you know what I'm saying, like how you do, DJ Tiger, for instance, full blast. You'll step out. You'll invite people. You know, you don't mind shaking hands and giving folks doubt. You don't mind, you know, reaching out to the people. You know what I'm saying? Like a big your following is, if somebody speak to them, you show, you know, you give them a moment to speak, and then you get back to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I understand that that's different from, you know, being the president or governor or mayor, but the people see your face and they see you out there attempting to help, showing that you help, showing that you really care. You know what I'm saying? I believe that it's just a better following than just standing on TV saying this, and that. Cause they already let us know that they are puppets. You know what I'm saying? You puppets. And it's this. I just feel like the more that you show the people that you know, people know I'm a positive person because I'm always coming at you with the positive, reaching out. You know, you don't need to know that I done shared this or said this or wished you a happy birthday or congratulated you on a new baby. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's just where my heart at. And it's just if more, you know, I understand you can't go to all these states at one time, but shoot, you got 4 years. I'm pretty sure you can make it to each state and make appearance, tell them you're going to work on something, take months to work on it, get it done, tell them to keep it going and go to the next place. Show the people that you're trying to work, that you're doing it. You know, but that's me. That's me, though. That's just me.
And like I said, man, all these dudes run their mouth, man. And they only start caring about and talking about shit when it's election time. As soon as they get voted in, they don't fucking do nothing, bro.
They nothing.
Word up. So I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. I've been past that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So last topic, man, Miss Marvel. First season, episode 3 dropped today. I haven't watched it. I gotta watch that and Obi-Wan.
Okay.
What do you think about it? Me and my significant other, shout out to Tyler. Yeah, that's kind of a debate. You know, she was saying she likes this because from what it is. It's not like a Marvel Avengers type. It's for kids, teenagers. She's a teenager. She's not no ill superhero. And you know, I'm looking at it with my Marvel geek eyes, like, this is slow. This is, you know what I mean? It's kind of kiddish, but you know, she was like, "But this is what it's supposed to be." Like, you know, so I was like, "All right, I'll let it rock." I've heard that they was saying that there was a lot of negative talk about it, but then I've been hearing that there's a lot of good talk about it. You know what I mean? On whatever side you want to be on. What do you feel about the series? Because she is a new character. It's not like this is someone from the 60s and they like completely changed it to, you know, fit a damn agenda. You know what I mean? She's a teenage girl, Miss Marvel, that acquires powers.
I enjoyed it. Reason why I enjoyed it, because I love the culture aspect of it. seeing how they live everyday life in their culture. You know what I'm saying? I like to seeing
Muslim,
that.
right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I enjoyed just seeing how, they showing it in the background for you to see it. And I
right,
saw it. And I really, you know what I mean?
right. Yeah, I like
The
that.
ones, and like the ones who, like you might see one little girl, she might have on her Air Force Ones, her jeans, but she still got this wrapped up, or she got the thing around her, you know what I mean? Or the certain jewels and stones they wear, how they talk, how they joke, or like the brother, he got the hip hop in him, so he kind of pulled it out here and there, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy the storyline because, like you said, I take it for what it is. It's a young girl, and she wanna be something, and the timeline is right because it's after the snap. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they showing salute and they fallen soldiers. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. It's still on time. And then you know who she love and what she like. And then if in the Marvel sooner or later they're gonna be a team somewhere down the line. So like it's enjoyable seeing her get it together and learn what she got going on. Uh, as far as the action part of it, like once again, just take it for what it is. You got a little youngster learning her powers. She don't know the full capacity, and she don't know where it's coming from, and she about to find out. Maybe not. Uh, it's got the nice little suspense in it because if that was to happen to a youngster, it looked like that's how it would happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I enjoy it for that. I didn't read Miss Marvel much. You know what I mean? So as far as the actual story, I don't know much about it. Listening to some other shows earlier months before, they was like shaky on it. So when I watched it for the wrong reasons. I was watching to see what's gonna go wrong, and I actually enjoyed the shows.
No doubt. Yeah, like I said, once I realized that part of it. Like I said, because I went in with you know my Marvel, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Kingdom Avengers type shit, and it's not that, and that's because it was just so, Avengers was dope, for
Yes.
what it was, you know what I mean, with Marvel and everything. So, um, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna check out the episode today. I heard it was good. You know
Mm-hmm.
what they did though, man? Remember she went to Avenger Con, and that's what her powers first came out because she snuck
Mm-hmm.
off to the Avenger Con.
Mm-hmm.
They made a website called New Jersey Avenger Con, and it's a convention. It's it's not real, but they created it because of the show. So like you
Really?
could go, yeah. So you could go in here. They got the exhibits, and they got this thing. Avenger Con's been canceled to further notice due to recent events during the inaugural Captain Marvel cosplay contest. That was during the episode. So they got this banner
Whoa.
going across like it's real.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's so smooth.
Like it's a real exhibit, bro. So I guess they're gonna open it. I don't know if they're gonna open it because they said check out the photos from the first. It's like it's real.
Man. Yeah, I'm still
This
thinking
was
it's real.
this was a dope idea.
Man, that's so smooth. I
This was
like that.
this was a dope idea. They have a section where it shows thank you to the fallen heroes that saved us. It was Black Widow and Iron Man.
Dang.
So yeah, man. So check it out, man. It's NewJerseyAvengerCon.com.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Now, do you think that like once this series is over, that it might turn into something real?
I
Maybe.
think so because they're saying like
Okay.
it's closed because of they're saying the damage that happened. So they have stuff
Ah.
you could download, like you could download shit for your desktop, for different displays if you want to. Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
dope, man.
That's fresh. All right.
Yeah,
Thank you for putting me in the chat on that.
yeah, man. I happened to see it today. I was like, oh shit. So yeah, it's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Yeah, man. I can't wait for that Black Adam movie to come out. That shit look dope. I definitely wanted to get the comic. I should have been got the comic because I know that shit is up in price now.
Oh,
I just hope.
Yeah,
I swear, I hope they don't make this dude an anti-hero, bro. He's supposed to be a villain.
yeah.
He's supposed to be a villain, straight up villain. Please don't try to change this dude.
That's what we're hoping for,
That's
DJ Tide, man.
Man.
What new shows you got coming up for this week, man?
Well, tomorrow is the the regular Throwback Thursday Soul Train. And then tomorrow evening is that Versus. I'm gonna stream it so I get the numbers. Mario and Omarion. But this weekend, bro, it's going down.
Yes, sir.
Meet and greet. Stub Rock is in Atlanta now. SOD will be there tomorrow, so I'm gonna go check them out tomorrow. Hang out with them. And then Friday, everyone else be coming through, man. So we definitely have videos, pictures posted up. And then Saturday's the big event. Hopefully you can make it. Everyone that can't make it, I'll be streaming it live, the party live Saturday night on Twitch.
Hey,
damn. Spade Out said Black Adam is the anti-hero now.
Yeah.
I want to see a straight up villain movie, bro, like The Boys. Like how The Boys is. Well, they supposed to act like these superheroes, but they really, bad. But I want to see someone who's get his own solo movie. Not Venom. You know what I'm saying? Not like they had a Doctor Doom solo movie. That should be dope.
Mm-hmm.
That should be dope, bro.
From what I heard, DJ Ty, that this Black Adam is gonna be like, they're gonna give us an introduction to some of his life story, and then he's supposed to be villain, but it's gonna be some factors in there that like anti-hero, like help them, like help whatever get through whatever, and then after that is when then we gonna get the like I guess he gonna make his mind up at this movie gonna be him making his mind up. I'm gonna be bad, I'm gonna be good. And I believe from what I heard, how they love to change stuff, but because the actual Rock, he wants Black Adam versus Superman, Black Adam versus Justice League. Like the actual Rock want that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I think we might get what we want. You know what I'm saying? It's just he gotta do what he gotta do to get there.
But they ain't gonna make him super dark. They probably, kind of like, remember how Suicide Squad was? Like, they supposed to be all criminals, but then and they kind of helped people. You know what I mean? Like, so they wasn't really like murdering innocent people, and then the superheroes came and tried to stop them. You know what I mean? They were, they were a bunch of criminals that had something in their brain. If they tried something, it would blow them up, and they were doing missions. But they kind of were, Legion of Doom movie. Like, that'll be kind of crazy.
That would be awesome. I would love to see some Legion of Doom.
Brainiac.
Plenty of characters. Luthor.
They can do a solo Brainiac movie, bro. Because they already have stories about, Terminator, machines turning on you, computers turning on the human race.
Mm-hmm.
They could do some type of shit with like a Brainiac type shit.
You right? Black Manners.
Yeah, which I heard. I think he's gonna be in
Aquaman.
In the next Aquaman movie.
Yeah.
I also heard that there's a character in Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. That character is an Atlantis character, and who comes from Atlantis in Marvel. Namor, baby. Namor.
Namor.
Word up. So
Yes.
we're gonna get Namor in the MCU. So yeah, I can't wait to see where that goes.
And who gonna take the Black Panther mantle and how they gonna explain it?
Yeah, man. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do.
You know what I'm saying this is gonna be big, so they better not mess it up because it's gonna be a lot. It's all the black folks. Don't mess this up, Marvin. Them. This all the black folks right here. So don't mess this up, and you're gonna lose 50% of your watches if y'all mess this up.
Bro, I was so, not just sad that he died, but it's just like, damn, we get a black superhero, and the black guy still dies. Like, not to make a joke about it, just like the irony of the shit, bro.
It's real. It's real. That's real, though. That's the ugly truth. That's the ugly truth. It's true, too, but it's ugly, but it's true. Still lost that man, and he was doing it.
Yeah, man.
God.
Phenomenal artist. You saw him playing James Brown, bro.
Man.
I was so mad I didn't see that movie when it dropped. I just saw that movie, I think, last year. Bro, that shit. If you didn't play that part, bro.
That and Jackie Robb. Man.
Yeah, man.
Man. But
he's gonna be the next one, man. The next one, bro.
And you know what? It's funny. It's like I seen Black Panther before I seen some of his older movies. And when I go back to watch his older movies, it's like all I can see is Black Panther. Just the talking,
You think he's gonna talk with that African accent or something?
Yeah.
Yo, he was just in I've been watching Justified on FX about the deputy, and we saw the credits and it said Chadwick Boseman and Lorenz Tate. I was like, oh shoot, they got some black people in the episode. And of course, Chadwick Boseman is a drug dealer, and Lorenz Tate is a dude that's on parole. We got a temper. But yeah, he was talking. He's like a drug dealer dude, and I expected to hear the damn African accent and shit.
Yeah, man. He did it so well. Like he did it the best. He did.
Yeah, it's like Robert Downey is Iron Man. Like, yeah. They really, they really were that character. That's why,
and just a couple seconds. Let me ask you this. Me and Six, we always argue about Hugh Jackman. I know it's time for a Wolverine that we need, but when it comes to Wolverine, what's your thoughts as far as this next that's coming? I know Hugh Jackman in saying whatever, but what you think about? What's your thoughts on Wolverine? A new Wolverine? Do we need the best? Who do you think will play a good Wolverine besides Hugh Jackman? Comic book accurate or whatever? He don't wear the suit yet. Like, what's your thing on Wolverine, man?
I don't know, man. I'm just like, as long as it gets someone that goes out to play him. Like, and it ain't gotta be no Hollywood ass actor. Like how they had to get Halle Berry to play Storm. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to get no Hollywood actor, man. Just get an actor. I'd rather an actor we don't know about, and he does a goddamn phenomenal ass job. Because then that'll make him a star.
Right.
Then that's gonna make him like, yo, that's Wolverine. Because it's not like you're seeing him in like 100 other movies and then he plays Wolverine. Like don't try to get somebody just because they got a Hollywood name to them and that's gonna draw it. No, it's X-Men, it's Marvel. You're already gonna draw it. Just get the right fucking actors and actresses that can play the role.
Right.
Yeah, stars.
I agree.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like that. I mean, come on, that's how they made.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, because then you get these A-list actors, you're gonna have to pay them more. And the budget's gonna be bigger. So just get somebody that's gonna play it. I don't have anyone in mind, Yeah, when I see Hugh Jackman, I'm like, yeah, that's Wolverine, because that's the only Wolverine we knew, and he played a good job, Granted, that Wolverine movie was horrible. I mean, the whole Wolverine series was kind of trash, if you ask me. The only dope one to me was Logan. That's because it was rated R, and it was like, nah, this is Logan. This is Wolverine putting his claws through people's heads. You know what I mean? Like, But yeah, he happened to die in the fucking movie. You know, I was pissed about, but at least they, you know what I mean, like this is what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, you can throw those other X-Men movies in the garbage. Them shit's in the garbage. Except that, you know, when they rebooted, it was pretty good until they got to Apocalypse, and they just went and ruined it again. That dude, Bryan Singer, man, he had some pedo charges on his ass too, man.
Which one was that one?
Fucking weirdo. He's the producer, Bryan Singer.
Okay.
Some with a boy, some shit, some crazy shit. I'm like, man, get his ass out of here.
I ain't gonna tired of that stuff, man. Leave them babies alone.
Sick ass weirdo, bro.
Leave them damn kids alone, man. God dog.
That shit crazy.
Ooh. Watch your dirty movie or something. Leave them kids alone. Damn.
Mental, bro.
Damn, man.
Word. So yeah, man. Big up to everyone that tuned in. Appreciate y'all tuning in once again, y'all. Next week is we have the end of the month, Woo Wednesday, a Raid Train. So the show will be on IG with guest star co-host. I think Hardy Boy will be in the building again, right?
Yes, sir.
So check it out, Cooks on IG, the grind mode, next week. And appreciate y'all coming through, man. Don't forget tomorrow, Twitch, it goes down all day. This weekend's the meet and greets going down, starting Friday. Friday night I will not be broadcasting. I'll probably put on maybe an old show to stream. But Saturday will be the live party, and so hope to see y'all there. Appreciate y'all coming through. Anton, Hardy Boy, Spade, now salute, man. Yo, we gonna connect, man. We're gonna connect, man. I think it'd be a dope idea. But yeah, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up for real.
And everybody, make sure that you like, subscribe, share, and follow Full Blast Radio on all platforms: Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Bandcamp. Follow this man right here, right? Because he is hip hop all day, every day. And I'm always Coach 24. Y'all already know me, how I am. Follow him. You find him, you'll find me. But you got to follow him first.
Word
okay?
Up. Now,
straight up.
Follow both of us. Follow both of us. Word up. You'll find each other.
Yeah, man. Know what I'm saying, man?
Brothers, always a pleasure.
Straight up.
We will chop it up during the week, and hopefully I get to see you.
All right.
Saturday, and
yes, sir.
Just keep me updated.
Okay, no doubt.
Appreciate y'all, man. See y'all on the next one.
Love y'all. Y'all stay cool, stay clean, stay fresh.
Salute.
I had to hustle hard, never give up. I had to hustle hard, never give up. I had to hustle hard. Hustle hard, never give up. Never give up. Never give up.
Yo, picking up the beat, number timing it.